Hello and welcome to the review of Disney's Richard III, starring Rosie O'Donnell, Danny DeVito, and Berlina Walker, local star. Basically, there's this guy who he wants to become king, and he does things. Well, no, he basically kills all these people so that when the king dies, it'll end up being his turn to be king. So then the king dies, and then he becomes king and seeks to expand his legacy after that by giving birth to a heir. But then he's killed before he can do that. Lincoln was in it. I was in it. Oh yeah. It was very fun production. Very interesting people. Now, I'm not gonna call any out here, but there was this one bitch who couldn't memorize her lines, so I had to fucking memorize them myself when she forgot them. And I mean, it wasn't hard, but Jesus Christ, memorize your fucking lines and stop playing goddamn Tamagotchi. It's not even the fucking Tamagotchi. It's from like 2006. It's like 1999 Tamagotchi. So it isn't even the modern version. It's got all the shitty features.
Yeah, I'm sure the person knows who they are.
Yes, and they claim to be a fucking gamer, and they don't even know what Odama is. They don't even know what the Benny, the laugh, fucking shitty Donkey Kong video. They didn't even know what Donkey Kong, what game it was from.
Yeah.
They didn't know it was from Donkey Kong 64. They didn't even know what Lasagna Cat was.
Yeah,
and I showed him the one where Odie commits suicide by fucking slitting his wrists in very graphic detail with a bag over his head.
Lasagna Cat, that's another story for another day.
Yes, you should watch that in the meantime.
Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah. Now that that's over, yeah. The play was, it was kind of... It's not everyone's cup of tea.
I enjoyed it because the people were fun, and then you get to go to Perkins at the end of the first performance.
Also, Preston, he got a Teen Titans Go toy.
I did get a Teen Titans Go toy, and I do believe it is still in my car.
Yeah, can't escape Teen Titans Go, no matter where we go.
Yep, it's in my car, and my friend, he even has a Beast Boy version. Pull up the classic image of the Beast Boy figure from the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks great.
Well, very cool. They had them all up over in the front desk in Perkins too, so they had too many Beast Boys.
Yeah, they're everywhere. But
were there any fun moments for you during the pre-production? Like any Family Guy funny moments?
Bob, I can say his name. His name is Bob. He was the Chad. Dude.
Yeah. He comes in for the pre-production to help us with our acting because he's probably one of the best theater actors in our town.
I was just playing Donkey Kong Color on the Game Boy Color, and he was just like, "Hey, memorize your lines." It was just such a cool dude. You meet some cool people there.
What was the funny moment about that?
I don't know. Bob's just a funny guy. He's just like, before the play, he's just like, remember, say this with me. I love Bob, and I'm gonna do good.
Yeah. He is very fun. Probably inspired a lot of my humor, egotistical humor, where it's just like shit like, hey, you suck, haha, but not really.
Do you have anything else to say about the play?
Lincoln took off his shoes in in the theater, and the lesbian next to him, she was lesbian, and she got angry at him for taking his shoes off in the theater, but she did not punch him.
I thought I was going to be punched. Dude, I take my shoes off in the theater all the time. Not barefoot. That's just gross.
Yeah.
Even freaking Lou Ferrigno couldn't do that when he was playing the Hulk in Times Square. And he always went barefoot in all of his scenes. And there's one where he was in Times Square and he's just like, I'm not going barefoot in Times Square. So they gave him like green booties.
Wow, they gave him shoes.
Yeah.
They gave Hulk shoes. They gave the Hulk shoes.
Well, anyway, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
We saw that movie. It It was very cool, very cute movie.
My only problem with it is that it was pretty long. I think movies shouldn't be 3 hours long, even if I really like them a lot.
You got a very cool cast here. You had Al Pacino. Pull up the classic opening scene of him with Al Pacino. Pull up the classic scene. You know, the opening scene. We also had Leonardo DiCaprio from Romeo and Juliet, live action.
We also got Brad Pitt from
World War Z. We also got
A Lot of Feet.
Yeah, and that ties into the plot, which is basically a guy wants to become successful again, so he gets his stunt double to get on board with him to make some movies in Italy. And then they go into the middle of Italy, and then stuff happens there, and then they're just like, screw it, we're gonna end the movie, kill some hippies.
And that was the best part of the entire movie.
Yes, very good part. It was a very fun part because it was violent. We and Lincoln were laughing in the theater. Well, this some retard two rows down from us decided to go to the bathroom. Like, the second he came back, the scene was over, and we're just like, duh, what?
Yeah.
You missed the best part. How long were you in the bathroom?
The theater was the weirdest part. Like, no one reacted to anything. It was dead silent.
Leonardo DiCaprio's character is in his trailer, like, being pissed off about how he got a line wrong. Like, he's just like, alright, I'm off the alcohol. And then he just grabs his flask to take a drink right after that. And he's just like, no, and throws it out. And when I saw that with like a big audience, everyone just laughed at that part. But like, with just like 5 people in the theater, nobody was laughing.
Yeah, it was so bizarre.
Yeah, it's just like, there's a lot of fun stuff. And nobody was reacting to it. It was very interesting.
My favorite parts like was Leonardo DiCaprio's characters acting in his movie. That was my favorite part because I can relate to that as an actor, forgetting your lines and stuff, being like, line.
I mean, yeah, this was very relatable because the Shakespeare play, because that bitch kept fucking forgetting her lines.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities to acting and stuff. So if you're an actor, you'll get something out of this movie. And if
you just like the fun, then you'll enjoy the part where Brad Pitt does stuff.
Yeah, and if you like westerns, well, you'll probably like this movie too.
Yeah.
And if you hate hippies, you'll really love this movie at the end.
Like, I'm gonna just dive deep into the subtext. So like, basically, the movie is about like a genre that's dying at least in the time period, the western. And therefore, like, the actors, and well, like, it feels very similar to what is happening now. Like, now some of the Marvel movies, they're not even, like, they're planning the action scenes before the actual, like, they get a director. And it's just like, what's the point of even having a director, you know? You're not gonna even take it in an interesting direction.
Yep.
You know, like...
Steven Spielberg, he said that Marvel movies, like, superhero movies are the new westerns. They're gonna be, like, super huge for, like, decades, and then they might die.
I mean, this is an original movie in like this era. It's not based off anything. It's just based off like a guy's idea. It's an original movie.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and like, it just feels very current despite its age.
And despite being set in the 60s. Another thing I like a lot too, was the setting.
Yeah, the setting was very cool. 60s aesthetic. Most of it was practical. A lot of feet. Lincoln mentioned it earlier. There's a lot of feet.
Just a lot of feet.
A lot of dirty feet. A lot of actually no, there wasn't any clean feet.
Nope.
So if you like that stuff, you also enjoy this movie. So like I've said all I wanted to say about these things. Any final thoughts?
I'd give this movie a solid good out of 10.
Yeah, it was good. You know. Watch his other stuff. Watch John Travolta.
Watch John Travolta and Gotti.
Yes, watch Gotti. Watch Us. We didn't review that movie, but that was still pretty decent. Watch 47 Meters Down Uncaged, where my brother's friend got scared by the sharks, even though my brother described them looking like gray turds. That kid is retarded. Also, in the theater group, you learn that all of them played The Sims 4, and are therefore completely disabled. When they could just buy The Sims 3, which has the same amount of shit, but like you don't have to buy it all again. You know, you can make Kanye West in that. You know, you can make his dad child hating. You can just fuck around so much more in that. You know, and like the good, very good. Buy The Sims 3. Don't buy The Sims 4. Buy The Sims 3. Buy the Sims 3. Buy The Sims 3.
You make Kanye West the fish.
No! Oh God! We're getting out of here.
Where you going with my camera? You going to buy The Sims 3?
We're gonna escape. We're gonna escape Lincoln's house. Cat, get out of the way. No, Lincoln's catching up. No. I'm making it. I'm doing it. I'm getting out. There's my car. There's my car. Run away! Alright, there's the end of the review.